Hello Leo, welcome to this reading. So Jupiter moves into Aries on May 11th, and it will be in the sign of Aries for about the next year. It'll be there until May 16th of 2023. It will dip back into Pisces in the fall time, somewhere around October 28th. But for the most part, we have these energies for the rest of the year, and this marks a new transit for Jupiter. Now, this is something that I intuitively have a very good feeling about with this new Jupiter transition, and so I felt, or transit rather, and so I felt guided to do a video on this. Now, I will have a full schedule of the way Jupiter moves in the description below, so if you'd like to check that out for yourself, it is available to you down there. I think that's all I had to say about this. So let's go ahead and see what we have. I do feel like this summer, intuitively, for the entire collective will be very good. I think people are going to be getting out after a challenging 2 years, and I think this looks pretty good for that. So let's go ahead and let's pull a few cards here. All right. So you have intuition. Trust your intuition. It's a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or invest money. Really like to see that for you, Leo. By the way, this is the Fortune Cookies Oracle. There are links to everything that I use in this video in the description below. Wow, you have major life changes. Time is right for major life changes, as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. Amazing. And then let's see what this last one is. Okay, you have opportunities. An important offer will be made. Be prepared and dress to impress. Okay. So, Leo, I definitely like these first 3 cards from the Fortune Cookie Oracle deck here for you. We'll go ahead and put these over here. And looks like there may be, well, obviously big life changes here, but it looks like there may be a change in career or some type of opportunity like that. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot messages here. Now, I am using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, and once again, there's a link to this in the description below. I'm also using the Psychic Tarot. And so, all right, so let's go ahead and let's see what wants to come forward for you from the tarot cards. Now, you know the drill. The only way this channel continues growing is if you like the video and subscribe to my channel. Both actions really help, and both actions also allow the video to reach people who may need to see it. So please do consider doing that. But let's get a few more cards out here and see what we have. Let me make sure everything is in view. We'll get right into it. Leo. All right. I think that looks just about good enough to me. Okay, energy on the bottom. You have the 7 of Wands. So, Leo, so you have this energy of competition here showing up. This person is defending their ground. And the thing is that this person could not have gotten to this place without having first been successful in their life, because the card that comes before the 7 of Wands is the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is a major energy of victory. Unfortunately, when we begin to have success, there are people that come out of the woodwork, so to speak, that feel like they want what you have, right? And so when you have success, people really show their true colors, and this person is needing to defend themselves against that type of energy. This can bring competition, it can bring jealousy, but most importantly, with the 7 of Wands, it's a good time for you to affirm to yourself that it is 100% okay to be successful. Okay, many people in this lifetime are afraid of success. And Leo, you do not need to be afraid of being successful, doing the things for you, making moves, and taking advantage of opportunities here, going through these major life changes. So that is kind of the intuition that I'm feeling for you. Now, in the middle here, in your overall message, you do have this Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is an a very good offer. This can be somebody who has the energy of energy, right? They are lively, they're energetic, they are inspiring, they're passionate. So some of you could be really developing those attributes about yourself here. But also this Page of Wands can bring about a job offer, okay? Or it can bring about an important career offer. The Wands is the suit of work, career, enterprise. And pages can be messengers, okay? And so this can bring news of a new job, news of a new opportunity, which I really think that some of you here have an opportunity to take advantage of an opportunity here with this page, no question about it. This Jupiter season here will see some of you taking a new job, okay? Some of you, and particularly if there is like, if you're feeling like a weird energy, or if you're feeling like something is out of sync here with your colleagues, with the Seven of Wands card on the bottom here, where it's just the environment's a little bit too competitive, a little bit too toxic, some of you may be really, really moving on from that. And ultimately, this is going to feel very good for you here, as you also have some good indicators in the middle. This could also bring, although I'm not feeling a whole lot of love energy here, the Page of Wands can be an extremely fun type of relationship that could come into your life. Now, in the first column, you have the Four of Swords, you have the Star, and you have the Hierophant. Amazing. Amazing. So I see you healing something around your career. I see you healing something around your work, okay? This person here is literally healing. You can see the Three of Swords card on the banner above them. Three of Swords is about heartbreak or challenges or emotional difficulties, and this person here is healing from that situation. And, you know, this is also a way for you to give back. Notice how, I'm not sure what's going on in the glass pane here, but I do feel like somebody is giving. And I do feel like this person is giving back to themselves. They're also praying. Notice how they're praying here. And I feel like you're maybe giving back to yourself in some way by taking a moment, taking time to heal something important in your career life. So along with that, what's really interesting, this is a very, very much a career time for Leo. It doesn't mean if you're single, you won't find anybody. I am just saying that the messages here that I'm getting are very heavy career. So along with that, you have this Star card with the Hierophant. So the thing is, as soon as I saw this combination, I immediately felt like you are the star of an organization, or you are the star of a show. The Hierophant represents your workplace, your organization, the place that you work, obviously the organization that you're a part of. Like if you're a part of a community or a large group of people, like you may really be, like people really may be enamored by you. People really may view you as a star here, okay, at this time, as you have this Star card. But more importantly, the Hierophant is anything that is traditional, and the Star card also is related to healing. You can see that they are pouring into healing waters of renewal. And so it's like some of you may also be just like, we're getting this double sort of message of you healing something around your career situation. And I feel like healing something maybe even around what has been traditional in your life. You may have like really taken a traditional like 9-to-5 approach to work, and this may begin to change in a positive way for you. The Stars also represents a wish that could be granted to you. It's an amazing card. So I love this first column for you. Now in the middle, you have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Page of Wands, and you have the Six of Swords. So look, for some of you here, if there's like, I'm getting like multiple messages. Some of you may be in a like overly competitive environment or something along those lines. If that is the case, you are clearly moving away from that here with this Six of Swords energy. You're really moving away from that, moving into something better, moving into something new for yourself. The Six of Swords represents you letting go of the challenge and the loss of the Five of Swords. And instead, this person's about to sail, or this person's sailing on calmer waters, and they're moving towards something that's much better. in their life. They don't necessarily know where they're going yet, but they know they're going somewhere. They are kind of taking a journey through the dark of the night. And, sometimes, we have to do that, right? Sometimes we just have to go forward without exactly knowing the answer to everything. And it's almost like, I feel like there may be an opportunity here that comes in for you to really make a major life change, right? To really make something new for yourself here. And I get the sense that this is in career, okay? So you also have this Queen of Pentacles, which, the Queen of Pentacles is really associated with financial independence and practical thinking. This person is all about the practical. They are all about being grounded in the material, making smart money moves for themselves, budgeting, planning, saving, preparing. And, they are also just somebody who is really quite well to do. The bunny on the card, or the rabbit on the card here, is kind of triggering this message in my mind of like spring, summer for you here. And so we are into the spring, obviously, if you're in the northern hemisphere, but I definitely feel like there's something here for you around these times, and there could be something that that comes in and changes for you, changes your situation, particularly around the Wand suit, which is career enterprise. Now, in the last column, you have the Ten of Swords, you have the World, and you have the Page of Swords. Okay, so what I feel like telling you here is, first and foremost, there is major certainty. Okay, something is absolutely on the way for you, and it's hard to say timing. Okay, timing is extremely hard to wrap down in the tarot, but if you take a look at these two cards, both cards represent endings or completions, okay, in different ways, but the core message for both of these is some type of ending or completion happening in your life. The Ten of Swords can be a challenging one, but it really depends on how you look at kind of how you view the world. The Ten of Swords does say that the worst is behind you. As you can see, the swords are already in this person, right? How much worse can it get? But it also says that there's maybe new hope on the horizon. And so it really depends on how you look at the world and how you look at the cards. I like to take a more positive spin on the cards. And so this is a completion, or this is an ending rather, that leads to a new beginning. The World is a major completion of a cycle. Okay, this is cycles energy. This is the last card in the major arcana. And it says that you've gone through a major journey in your life, and you now can be certain that something is over. There's certainty along with the World. It's also the card of Saturn. And, for some of you here, it's not going to be easy to take this new opportunity, in that it may just feel like something that this new opportunity just may feel so bizarre and so out of left field and so weird for you that that's going to be the challenge, I feel like. But if you do that, I do feel like there is some type of nice completion here, because the World also brings a victory as you complete a cycle. The Page of Swords can represent like you being viewed as somebody who's highly intelligent or always finding the right words to something. It can be news of delay. It's hard to say when this will happen. But at some point in this transit, I think many Leos that are watching this will be changing job, career, situations like that. Let's go ahead and get some cards from this Psychic Tarot deck here to clarify. Can we get some cards here? Thank you. All right. A bunch of cards just flew out here. So you have Crown Chakra. You have 5. Okay, you have Crown Chakra, Prosperity Begins, Spiritual Strength, and you have Conflict and Defeat, as well as New Beginnings. I feel like we need to take one more here. Firm Foundation. Okay, so this is incredible because, remember, you have the World card right here. We just talked about the World card. Okay, well, so the Fool starts off the journey to the World. And you have this New Beginnings card, which in this Psychic Tarot deck is the Fool. It's the first card of the Major Arcana. So it's like something's beginning and ending, or something's ending and beginning. Like you're going a full cycle here in this Jupiter transit for yourself. You also have this Ace of Pentacles, Prosperity Begins, planting that seed in the ground and allowing it to grow, allowing it to really grow for yourself into something that you can't even imagine. You can see the fruit. Fruit in tarot represent harvest, abundance, and sustenance. being able to provide for yourself. And so, you have this new situation here. Spiritual strength and crown chakra is a very interesting combination. Your crown chakra is above your head. The crown is where you receive spiritual downloads. And you need to make sure that your crown is cleared. The way that you can do that is by getting out in nature, is by hiking. You need to do some grounding when you have this energy here, especially because you have this spiritual strength card. It may mean that you are tested along this way, but tests come with rewards. Remember that. And so some of you here doing something to clear your crown, doing something to remain strong here with the spiritual strength card, which is the 9 of Wands, continuing forward. And then you have the firm foundation in conflict and defeat. It's like, whatever challenge comes along the way here in this next year, in this transit, you have everything you need to work through it with that firm foundation card. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next reading.